Hi all, welcome to the Y Project Autumn 2019 Menswear Review. You'll have to bear with me, I'm getting used to this doohickey panning around. No longer in a Rolls, but very fortunately in a hotel room in Pitti, which is very lovely. So the Y Project show was in Pitti, and very exciting. They're the special guest designer. So Glenn has been at Y Project for about 5 years. He kind of took it over from Johan rather kind of in unfortunate terms. Johan passed away and Glenn took over. But it's kind of done wonderful things with the brand since then. When he first started, it was almost in bankruptcy. And there's only 3 people on the team. And now there's 25 and obviously doing exceptionally well. So really, really exciting that they're in Pitti. Pitti tends to be a good luck charm, they were saying earlier. So this is really it was really exciting to find out that Y Project were going to be here. And as often in Pitti, these shows tend to be quite blowout, quite statement, quite exciting. Craig last season was lots of kind of hanging streams and dramatic lighting. So everyone had kind of had high hopes for Y Project. I will show you the ticket. Y Project has a typical kind of tradition where they put their invite, kind of the location of the location of the show on the invite. So you can see there, it was, I'm going to read it to you, the Santa Maria Novellas Grand Cloister in Florence. So this is like a really sweet thing they do. They always put a picture of the front of the location. It actually helped Callum and I find where we needed to be because we're just following the postcard. I'm dilly-dallying on the doodad. So basically, as I said, everyone really excited, lots of kind of atmosphere. Glenn did a little preview this morning with 5 looks, and those are really amazing, but I'm not going to talk about them just yet. So he mentioned in the preview, however, that this was the thing he liked about Pitti. Often designers kind of talk about the historical references of Pitti or the scenery or the art or, there's so many amazing things in Florence. I'm saying Pitti as if it's a place, but actually it's Florence about. And he was saying he's trying to capture the atmosphere that you would get when watching a painting or visiting a monument in Florence. That kind of atmosphere, that like tangible mood. So fast forward from 9:30 a.m.'s preview this morning to this evening. Enter the postcarded Santa Maria. And it was all dark and terrifying. We knew that we were going to have to light our own way because we'd been told previously. So everyone's given their own torches. Very exciting. And we walk into the church and everyone is shining torches everywhere, having a look at all the beautiful art around the church, all the beautiful statues. There's kind of a nativity scene, Christ hanging from the ceiling, lots of amazing things, but all in the pitch black. So you can imagine all the press buyers, everyone searching around with their flashlights trying to figure out. And the idea behind these flashlights is that they kind of unite everyone. Glenn had purposefully wanted to use his showing at Pitti to be an opportunity to invite lots of different people. So there were loads of students present at the show, and these lights that everyone had kind of unites everyone, no matter where you are sat, where you're positioned. Everyone has the same kind of vantage point with this light. So really lovely concept. And also you kind of work together. So as soon as you notice that one person is shining a light on one thing, everyone starts chiming in and shining in so that they can get a full kind of spotlight on a look. But I'm skipping ahead. So we're all in the church. Everyone's shining a magic torch lights. It's outside, so super freezing. We've given Y Project. These are kind of clicky pads that get hot in the heat, which is really nice. Thank you, Y Project, because it was very much needed. It was very nippy outside, says the Londoner. And yes, so then we get down, amazing gardens, and the show begins. Fantastic music, kind of metronome mixed with choral voice, mixed with kind of techno. It was really fantastic. Then the looks come out. What Glenn had been telling us is that it was very much a continuation of what Y Project is known for, which is maneuverable, malleable items that kind of appear as a jacket but can be a jacket that is changeable, interchangeable 5 times. And I don't mean a jacket turns into a top, I just mean a jacket transformed into a different style of jacket depending on how you wear it or what you put with it. And that was very much present here as well. This was obviously a menswear show. Y Project was originally known predominantly for its menswear, and the women's wear has been doing really, really well. But Glenn was saying that he wanted Pitti to be a real push for menswear. So they introduced accessories and footwear for menswear this season, specifically for. So that was super exciting. Beautiful kind of saddlebags, fanny packs, all with kind of wide piping around them. Really kind of visceral, and strap them one way or pull them this way. Again, that kind of malleable, adjustable, move it how you see fit style. Lots of sculptured skirts in kind of argyle knit with tulle around them, and it was very, very print heavy, super luxe though. So lots of, as I said, argyle skirt with tulle around it, but really bulbous, a bit akin to the Marge Le Couture show, with the tech straps around the ankles and blue masks. That kind of bulbous, constricting shape, but super, super wearable. I'm making it sound like it's impossible, but very, very wearable. Fantastic heels, fantastic smart black shoes with white panels on them for the men. Really, really strong, and kind of a much kind of smarter move that you would expect, but looked amazing with all the suiting and tailoring. And a lot of that was kind of print again, so kind of tartany type checks, again with the argyle, lots of furs, lots of layering of things and twisting. Jumpers are kind of spliced, much like Stefan Cook's leathers actually, and actually this is a technique mostly used with the leathers. They're spliced to reveal colours. So again, as the jumper moves, you see different colours. And the idea behind all of this, as I mentioned before, Y Project is really about the individual and celebrating the individual. And the idea is that multiple people can buy this jacket, but everyone would wear it in a different way. Or you might wear it with a different trouser, or you might wear it with a different shoe, or you might wear a full look Y Project, and 10 people could be in the same full look Y Project, but they'd all wear it differently. And that's a really powerful statement, again, with the lights as well. Everyone kind of shining and spotlighting on what they liked and what they wanted, and all teaming up together, like, oh, everyone put the light on the shoes so we can get a real good look at that. Otherwise, you'd be in pitch black. Excuse me. But yeah, it's this challenging of identity and kind of letting you create your own identity with Y Project clothes. That's really refreshing. But yeah, the fashion was phenomenal and really, really impressive. Suiting, tailoring, print work, all this layering of texture. There were kind of some furs at the end, which were just superb. Beautiful fur-ended coats and big kind of trailing. They had the most amazing kind of fur and fleece pieces that were cut out sweetheart necklines, which was so fun because it's unexpected for that kind of texture. But yeah, I was thoroughly impressed. And there was a kind of a grand finale with all the models walking around the square of the church and finalising. Oh God, I've got a frog in my throat there. Excuse me. And finalising in the middle, where the spotlights kind of shone really brightly on all the models, all lined up in a row. A bit like in a movie when an alien UFO is kind of hovering above and a spotlight, and everyone kind of looks up like, ah. Very much like, obviously not an alien reference, just this really kind of pure moment. And as soon as all the models were lined up and stood with the spotlights, everyone kind of bombarded over there, like, must get a picture, this is amazing. Excuse me. So yeah, really breathtaking, amazing show, as we expected for Pitti. It was so dramatic and fantastic. The fashion was maneuverable and malleable, but super luxury and wonderful. And I love the message behind it, that it's all about celebrating the individual and how do you want to wear it? How do you want to twist it? How do you want to make it your own? And I also love the idea of the lights and everyone working in unity. So very much about the individual, but also about the team and how, well, I love that we were amongst students, but everyone has the same vantage. And That's really powerful too. So it was a thoroughly impressive show, and I'm very, very excited to see more from Glenn and more from my project. The things they're doing with shapes, the boxiness, the jeans that pop out, there was pinstripes that once you look closer, once everyone's shining their torches, you realise it was actually denim, or printed denim, and it's that kind of trickery and that kind of fun. Is this, or how can this be, or how do you want to, how can you maneuver this, how can you twist it, how can you play with it? Is this printed? Is this fluffy? Is this actually organza? Is this what? That's really refreshing and really fun, but also really luxury and beautiful and covetable. I think everyone came away absolutely astounded. So congratulations, Glenn. Congratulations, my project, and thank you, Pitti, for letting us watch and review, and thank you for bringing my project to here, because it was absolutely amazing. I'm signing off.